Hello everyone, welcome back to BannerLord Online. This is Officer Jacksmy, and this is video number 4. We're here doing a little arena fighting in between some episodes, trying to make a little extra cash. Arena can be a good way of adding a little extra fun. See, we just earned 150 coin there. Be a good quick way of purchasing a few troops. Good way of adding some inventory. Good way of adding a few things you might need. And also a lot of fun just to play around with some friends, play around with some other players, and good old rock throwing videos. Video number 4, we're going to talk about farming, talk about some trading, of course the arena, good way to make some money. Get into some advanced trading in video number 5, but right now we're just trying to show the basics, trying to get everybody on the same page. And we are just duking it out. Character named Billy Unpack here, and we are throwing some rocks. And he is a good rock thrower because we've done everything we can to juke him, and he lands these rocks left and right. And just a few more rocks, and I don't think I'm gonna make it any much longer. Oh, lights out. All right, let's do a little farming.
All right, so it's a really good opportunity to make some money. You will need to do this some. I'm trying to show you a way of playing this game to where you don't have to do this as much as what some people do. I had to do a lot of this. I mean, a lot of this when I first started because I didn't know. I thought I had to do certain things, but I'm hoping I can show you that you don't have to do these things. You can build your players up really quick. You can build your units up really quick. And you're still going to have to make money. It's just part of it. Once you have an army, you're going to have to fund it somehow. All right, so once you come into the village, you are going to look around. There's usually some other guys here playing, and they're going to be planting and sowing and harvesting just like you are doing. So first off, you come over here and you talk to this guy right here. He's the village headman. And you just want to tell him, hey, I'm looking for it. And he's going to tell you, he's going to give you a job. He's going to tell you that he needs all this done, and he's going to give you a contract here if you do hoeing, planting, watering, and harvesting. Each one of these things you do gives you money. So if you plow it, it'll give you 15 coin. If you plant it, it'll give you 15 coin. You water it, it's going to give you 17 coin. And when you harvest it, it's going to give you 20 coin. Each individual piece. So, sounds like a deal. Let's do it. And he's going to tell you, work now. The tools and fields are right beside the house. Come to me for the wage calculation when you want to finish your work. So there's always going to be other people planting and sowing and stuff like that. Just kind of get away and get over there to your side. Don't mess with other stuff. It's not very friendly to do that. You're going to come over here and you're going to pick up a hoe. And like I said, you just kind of have to get away from them. So I recommend for you to do 10 plots. And I'll show you why here in just a second, but you just kind of point at the ground and you'll be able to hold F. And let's get kind of lined up here. You kind of want them close together. And you can see I'm just kind of making a mound, scooting over, making a mound, or scooting down, making a mound. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to scoot over just a little bit and put another line of mounds right here. And there's 10 mounds. Now you just drop your hoe by pressing the G button. And if you walk up to the mound, it says watering is required. So he said that you would need to water it. So let's go get the watering jug up here. Sometimes you can join in and help these players and it'll go a little faster, but we're just kind of learning to do it on our own. So you get your watering jug, and you want to come back down here to your mounds. And we're going to go over here to the water, to the little river, the stream that runs through here. Run over here. You'll kind of walk down inside the river, the stream. Now you see it says fill the jug. So hit F. Now when you hold the jug like this, it's still got water in it. You can water up to 5 times, and then you have to go back to the river again. So you walk up here, you highlight the mound, and hit water. And when you hold the jug down by your side again, you're empty. You have to go back to the little stream, get some more water, and you can see below on the left-hand corner that your skills are still rising. The more you stay in a village with wounded troops, your skill medicine goes up. Same thing with if you fill up your jugs, run, and jump, they still actually, your skill levels still go up a little bit. So it's not a total waste. So we did the right side last time. Let's do this side, and then we'll be able to plant it. Come back over here to the mound. It says ready for planting. So the seed is located in this little cart here. Go over, pick up the seed, come back over to your mound, and it says plant. And you plant all of these, and then we'll water it again. So when you're done, it says watering is required. You drop your bag of seeds, you pick up a jug, and then we'll start watering again. So this can take a little while. Sometimes it takes 2 or 3 times per plant to get it into the ready to collect phase, and sometimes it just seems like it takes a couple turns. I don't think I think it's just random. So you'll just pick your jug up, and remember you can fill it up. I mean, you fill it up, and it's 5 times, or you can water 5 plants. I'm sorry. And the more actions you do here, the more your athletic skills and stuff like that goes up. So if you actually punch and move and around, your stuff will go. So I like just go down the line. So one of the reasons why you want to do 10 instead of just 5, you want to actually not ever stop doing something out here. I mean, if you're timing yourself, you definitely don't want to just be standing here when you could be making money. And as you see below there, our athletics just went. So we want to water those 5. We go to the little stream again, and we pick up another set. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna water the other side now. So watering is required again on this side. But this side, I can't water. So if everything right now was showing like this, we wouldn't be able to do anything. We couldn't be able to water. It's just waiting to turn into weed is what it's doing. But we know that it's watering is required, so let's go get another jug of water. You'll probably have to do this 2 or 3 times before it's ready to harvest. And I don't know how he don't spill his water, but he's good. So see, right now you can't water this one, but you can water this one. So if you only planted 5, you might be in a bind and you might just be standing here waiting to water another plant. But when you plant at least 10, you usually have plenty to do and you're never just standing there doing nothing. So 10 mounds usually takes about 10 to 15 minutes, I think, to do, and that's from planting, harvesting, and everything. I mean, it gives or take. I think it's just random how these actually pop up and actually are ready to harvest. So he holds the jug down to his side. That means the jug is empty. There's still greenery here. They're starting to pop up, but I would go ahead and go get another jug of water just so that you're ready to put it on there if one of them's not sprouted up. You don't want to have to stop and go back and get another jug after harvesting, 6 or 7 of the plants and you got 3 more that's not ready. So go back, get another jug of water, and wait. And while you're here, your troops are healing, you're healing, and you're kind of dead in the water. You don't want to, if you get all your troops almost ready to upgrade, you don't want to just disband them. It's a good opportunity to take a break. They'll heal in any city, castle, or village. And, if you look down to the right corner, your health is going up quite. So here you are actually just waiting. So if you would have went ahead and done 15 plants, which would take probably about 20 minutes to do, you would probably have something to do. But, for sake of time in the video, I just wanted to show you what to do, how to do it, and we almost got our wheat ready to harvest here, and just waiting on one more to turn brown here. Just watching, there it is, and we are ready to go, so we can drop this jug. We won't need to water anymore. Go get the plant over here, and we'll be good to go. And sometimes those guys want to help. They're not hurt anything. Take a sickle. I was trying to get the wheat out, and I didn't have any wheat. And you can hold 5 of them before you have to go empty. And just like that, free space. You'll have to go empty it. So earlier I was actually in the wrong spot. So if you'll go inside the little building, you will be good to go and be able to drop this wheat in there. All right, after you drop that, you'll turn around, go back, and get the rest of the stuff you've harvested, and you will be good to go. And then players can't hurt you out here, by the way. And you are harvested your last one. And so now let's go get paid to do this. And come in the little warehouse here, drop it off. Back out. We want to go back, talk to the head. And you can just drop your wheat. I will. Okay, you want to talk to him about the work he gave me. You don't want to order products. This is actually coming in the near future. But let's talk about the work you gave me. And you've earned 959 gold coins. So yeah, here's one reason why I don't recommend just 5 plants. I'm actually holding my jug and I can't water anything. I'm just chilling out. So I recommend at least 10 plants, and then it keeps you busy, and also you're just not sitting there doing nothing. And right now I could be making extra money by watering a different plant. So I mean, I could stop what I'm doing and go harvest these 3, but then these 2 are going to need to be watered. So uh, anyway, it's just kind of part of it. You choose to do you by all means, but I highly recommend at least 10 plants to start off with. Right. So we should have, I'm thinking, enough money to go buy a mule and maybe a horse. Kind of getting tired of running around the map, but we'll check and see. I don't want to spend just a ton of our money yet because it definitely is. It sucks right now when you just have to stay in the fields and farm or the arenas. You kind of want to treat it very carefully. What we're going to do now is actually go down the trading route, and I'm about to show you all the goods there. So we're gonna find a the trader here in town, and we will see if we can't get us a mule. And the trader's right here. So we're gonna say what products are on the market now. He's gonna show us all goods, and yeah, we could buy this old workhorse, and we might do that. But we want to buy an old mule, and there's one right there for 2,500. And we have 4,500 left. So we're just so tight. I don't want to buy that and then wind up in then needing our money to get out of a ransom or something like that. So let's not do that just yet. We will actually get some cargo and maybe then wind up getting one here in just pretty soon. So just a few runs of cargo, we should be good to go. So now you're going to say, do you have a cargo that should be delivered? So you want to go to Zenica. So you can only hold a capacity of 57. So you're only going to be able to max out at like 50-ish because you already have 5. So looking over here at Zenica, uh, this one weighs 10. You have to pay $400 for it. So you have to have 400 coins. You actually have to have that in your inventory to buy that. This one right here looks pretty good though. It will give us 100, and it only weighs 10. So we're gonna pick that up. So now we have plenty of time, plenty of it. We can afford 500. So let's go on down and see if we can't find another one. So here's another one for Zenica, and you pay 600 and you get 122 out of it. So there's that one. Let's back up to this one. That's 95. That's pretty good. You will pay 1596, so pay attention to that. Like I said, you have to have that certain amount of money in there or you won't be able to do it, and you need to leave yourself some in case you have to get out of a ransom or something. So that's pretty much as you're gonna make right there. I mean, are you gonna be able to tote? So if you look over here, this is the right hand corner is how much you're gonna make. That's how much money the reward is. You're gonna have to deposit 508 coins down, and then you can get it. The reward is 101, and you only have 2 days. That's game days, so that's 2 hours to actually get this reward. So like you have to be careful if you're running all the way across the map and you have to stop and stay the night somewhere or something like that. You're going to lose that money. So each one of these has a reward, and you just kind of look at it. So if we tote this over to Zenica, we're roughly going to come up with, probably right at close to, we're gonna get close to 400. Well, I'm sorry, close to 500 coins for taking this over there. But we have to pay 2,300 right now. We just did, and we have the cargo. And if we wanted to drop like our loot or something like that, we could. So we're just gonna run out here, and we're gonna make it around this guy. We're gonna have to pay our ransom. So we actually just wind up losing money there to him. But what we're going to do more than anything right now is actually get our trading skill up. So I know you're like, oh, that's a lot of money. We just had to pay that guy just to get out of ransom. When we honestly probably could have fought him, but we don't want to lose our meal. And so we paid 2,500 coins for our meal. If we were to die in that battle, chances are they're going to take our meal. I haven't had them actually taking him out of loot, but I think they can. Uh, so yeah, definitely we have to be careful with that. So actually, the money that we would have, you know, made, we actually just wanted to give it away. But you think, oh, this is a terrible idea. Don't We don't want to do that. But what you're doing right now is actually getting your trading skill up. So you need your trading skill up because you can actually access another mule. And when you can access another mule, you can access more inventory. So these trips will be worth more. So like you'll be making, right now we're making like 500. You will be making like close to 1,000 or more for these trips. I have actually in my other character, I have actually been able to make like 7,000 one time delivered cargo. So very good money right here doing the trading. So I'm going to show you how to get to get rid of the cargo and show you kind of a few do's and don'ts. So you click on the trader and you're going to say take the load, and you're going to make that money. See your skill trade increased. You're also going to pick up another one. So here's what I want you to pay attention to. I You have to be careful and not accidentally click the wrong one. So if you buy this one right here, you're just lost 2,000 coins, right? And you can't do anything with it. You just have to drop it. Or, I mean, you could take it to Balgard, but chances of you getting to Balgard right now is very slim. So you have to be careful with that type of stuff. So let's back up here and let's see if we can't tote two of these guys. I don't think we can tote two of these guys. So this one right here going to Poros will make us 415 coins. And we can tote it pretty easy. Let's go back up here and look and make sure. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on another one and show you something because you have to be careful. So right now your capacity exceeded, but it will still let you buy this. If you get out right now of the city, you won't be able to move because you're overloaded. Now, if you take it to like 57 or 60, you might be able to move, but you're going to be extremely slow. So right now, if I was to exit out and go out of the city, I wouldn't be able to move. I would have to come back inside and drop one of these cargoes. And you don't want to do that because you just lost, 1,500 coin or whatever. So, all right, so we don't want to do that one. So you just kind of look and see if there's another one going to Poros, but honestly, all of them are bigger cargo that you can't tote. So, yeah, just pick this one up and head toward Poros. All right, so we're going to go ahead and pick up the horse. We're going to buy this old workhorse here. And there it is. And we have a small amount of money, probably the lowest we've been in quite a while now. But we're okay. We're doing good. We're actually making money with this cargo back and forth. But we're kind of cut off for that right now, and go do some other things. So yeah, that's the cargo. If you ever get into the cargo part, I think that's the uh, best that I could help you with the cargo as of right now. But I'm going to show you something in the perks. We haven't actually looked at that in a minute, so let's take a look at our perks and our skill tree and see where we're at. All right, so in our inventory, we actually have to equip the horse. So let's go down here to old workhorse and we'll be good to go. We will need to purchase a saddle, but you can actually ride him without a saddle, but it just has a penalty to mounted speed and maneuver. But you can actually ride him without a saddle. In the next episode, I'm going to bring in another character that I have been playing for quite some time. He has a store in or has a trading license to sell in Mary's, and we're actually going to hook Mr. Test Dummy up with some stuff. And also, if you're in the area of John Mary's, it just depends what day it is. There is actually a lot of stuff that gets sold there in John Mary's. So, and I just try to keep the prices really low so that people can kind of buy stuff like this guy. This guy can go there and spend 1,000 gold coins and get you know tier 4, 5, or 6 style armor, and also saddles for your horse and stuff like that. But anyway, uh, this is gonna pretty much do it for this episode. I wanted to show you the character customization here. We do want to apply that. So we actually have several skills here. So we're actually going to put them down through here. We also want to get our trading up. Our medicine, I didn't realize this, but our medicine actually has a upgrade. So you want to actually check these things because they will help you. They will help you in your battle. Fundamentals of medical care, medical aid to wounded warriors after the battle reduces the chance of death of warriors by 10%. This will appear after winning a battle. One wounded unit is immediately restored if the hero is not wounded. Chances are you're going to be wounded. So the biggest thing is to actually go with this bottom one that I could see. So we're going to do it, and then you click there, and that's it. Once you do it, it's done. You can't take it back. So we want to go ahead and actually start leveling up our trading as well, which is in here. We're almost to the point. We have to go to 20 before we can actually unlock another mule. It's very critical for us to unlock another mule. That will allow us to tote the higher stuff to where our trips will be. We'll make more money per trip. So that is our next really major goal in our trading, is to unlock that. The only way to do it is just keep taking cargo back and forth. You can take it back and forth between here and Poros and Zenica and uh, Jalmary's and Rote. It goes back and forth. There's several cities around the map that are actually really close together that you can go back and forth really easy. So I'm actually going to kind of link them together in the next episode and kind of tell you about some of those sites that you may want to go up to and get away from some of these areas, because if you've been in this area very long, you probably realize that sometimes if you and another player picks the same cargo, it will actually glitch the system out, and sometimes it'll shut you down. uh, you can get around some of those other cities. There's no players there, and you can trade all day long and make as much money as you want to. And you can get this all the way up. I actually went from like level 0 to 70 in my main character like really fast. And I was actually trading between the town, I think it's Dunglanays and Carbanseth up in the Greenlands. There's nothing up there. There's no bandits. You could actually even load him down and make him move really slow and just kind of do like an AFK type thing and just back and forth all day long. Worked flawlessly. Made a lot of money up there and doing that. So we're going to go ahead and up his skills a little bit here, and then we're going to call it an episode. So thanks for hanging around. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, tell some folks about it. We're going to start kind of unlocking some other things as we keep moving on. And of course, like I said, we're bringing in another character in the next episode, and start kind of venturing out a little bit, get away from this area, and start actually playing the game the way I like to play the game. So uh, definitely come on back for the next episode. This is not the final introduction series by no means. There is definitely going to be some more, but in the next episode, we will actually go buy Mr. Test Dummy some things and actually trade with another player, so that you kind of get that as part of making money as well as trading with another player. So, anyway, thanks a lot, and I will see you guys next time.